Hi, this is Dr. D. Vanis Kumar. In this session, we are going to learn how to derive a wave equation in general format for electromagnetic wave propagation. So, before we enter into general wave derivation, we should know what is electromagnetic wave propagation. So, in general, electromagnetic wave propagation is nothing but it's going to transmit a information or energy through medium. So here medium is maybe a conducting channel or space or water, whatever may be. So we going to transmit the information or energy through medium. So that is a wave going to transmit the energy. So here we want to calculate power. We have a separate theory, that is a Poynting theorem. Here we going to derive simply wave equation. So like EM waves here, it includes the FM signal. It's just only an audio. Or TV signal. TV signal means it have both audio and video. So likewise we can be able to transfer radio waves or beams like that. So electromagnetic wave is a function of, that's a wave, it's a function of time and space. Time and space. Where this EM indicates the coordinates and D indicates the time vary. So the EM is vary depends upon the coordinate system where we are going to transmit our wave. Example, here the EM is changed into r, pi, theta. Why? Because it's a spherical coordinates. If in case we are going to transmit a wave in a rectangle medium means its EM will change into x, y, z. So already we have studied three types of coordinate system, that is rectangle coordinate system, cylindrical coordinate system, spherical coordinate system. So this EM will change depends upon the coordinates. So coordinates nothing but it gives the point value, that's the coordinates. While deriving the general wave equation, we should relate the space, electric and magnetic field using Maxwell equation. So Maxwell equation will give the for both static and time varying fields. So here the wave, to derive wave equation we have to take time varying fields. Also assume it should be a linear and homogeneous, and we know that wave equation, to derive wave equation we should assume charge free medium. There is no other charge in medium. And also our wave equation should obey the Ohm's law, that is J vector equal to eta E vector. So Maxwell equation for time varying fields. Actually the Maxwell equation will give the both for static and time varying field. So here we have to derive wave equation, so we should take time varying fields. So first we will take Maxwell equation using Faraday's law. So this Faraday's law is nothing but this gives the relationship between electric field intensity and magnetic field intensity. So here E not be a 0 and also H not be a 0. That means del cross E not be a 0 and H not be a 0. If del cross is 0, then this term will be 0, so whole term will be 0. Or else, if H vector is 0, this term will be 0. So this condition will not be satisfied. So that we have to assume del dot E equal to 0 and del dot D equal to 0, where E is the electric intensity and D is the electric flux density. And we know the relationship between E and D, that is D equal to X plan E. So this is for electric field. So likewise, Maxwell equation using Ampere circuit law. So this Ampere circuit law will give the relationship between magnetic field intensity and electric field intensity. Here also we should assume same, like if del cross H not be a 0. If it's 0, this whole time will be 0. So the condition not be satisfied. So that we have to assume del dot B vector equal to 0 and del dot H vector equal to 0. And we know the relationship between H vector and B vector, where B vector equal to mu into H vector. So that is a magnetic field. So by using these two equations, that is Maxwell equation using Faraday's law and Maxwell equation using Ampere's law. By using these two equations, we are going to derive general wave equation for electromagnetic wave propagation. So first we will take Maxwell equation using Faraday's law to derive electric field separately. So now we have taken the Maxwell equation using Faraday's law. So del cross E vector equal to minus mu d h vector by dt. So we have to eliminate this h vector. Why? Because we have to equate this h into E vector, so that we simply multiply del on both sides. So del cross this term and del cross this term. Here h is variable, so we can directly multiply with h vector. So this is only time variant. Then we know that the value of del cross h. So del cross h equal to is a Ampere circuit law, eta E vector plus epsilon d E vector by dt. So substitute, replace del cross h vector and substitute this value here. Then multiply. So minus mu eta d by dt is where E is time varying, and minus mu epsilon d square E by E vector by dt square. So here dt square. Now we know that to simplify this one, we have a formula del cross E vector equal to del into del dot E vector minus del square E vector. Already we assume that del dot E equal to 0. So this will be 0. So simply we will get del cross E vector equal to minus del square E vector. So simply substitute here minus del square E vector. So to replace this one, simply substitute minus del square E vector equal to minus mu eta d by dt E vector minus mu epsilon d square E vector by dt square. So now we have derived the wave equation for electric field separately. So here left hand side also electric field, right hand side also electric field. So simply we have derived electric field separately. So it is a wave equation for electric field. Next, from this electric field we can able to derive, so this equation will give the electric field intensity, but electric field combines both electric field as well as the electric flux density. So from this equation we will derive the electric flux density. How? Simply by substituting by multiplying epsilon on both sides. So simply epsilon E vector and epsilon E vector, epsilon E vector. So we know that relations between d equal to epsilon E vector. So simply replace epsilon E vector into d power vector. So now we derived the wave equation for electric flux density also. So this equation will give the electric field intensity, and this equation will give the electric flux density. So now we derive the electric field wave equation by using Maxwell equation Faraday's law. From the Maxwell equation using Faraday's law. Similarly, we are going to derive a wave equation for magnetic field separately by using Ampere circuit law. So here del cross H vector equal to eta E vector plus epsilon d E vector by dt. So this already I told that this gives the relationship between electric field intensity and magnetic field intensity. So similarly we are going to replace this E into H vector, so same we are going to multiply del on both sides, simply del cross and del cross E vector and del cross E vector here. then we know that del cross E vector equal to minus mu dH vector into by dt is a Faraday's law. So simply substitute this here. So eta minus mu dH bar by dt plus epsilon d minus mu dH bar by dt by d square. So again we replace this del cross H vector. So this term will be 0. Why? Because del dot H vector equal to 0. So we will get del cross H vector equal to minus del square H vector. So simply substitute this into here. So we will get minus del square H vector equal to minus eta mu dH vector by dt minus mu epsilon d square H vector by dt square. So this equation will give the what? Wave equation for magnetic field intensity. So similarly, simply multiply mu on both sides. We will change this equation into magnetic flux density, like del square b minus del square b vector equal to minus eta mu d b vector by dt minus mu epsilon d square b vector by dt square. So here we can eliminate this minus on both sides. So this term, full term, convert into plus terms. So now we have derived the magnetic field intensity as well as magnetic flux density separately. So already we have derived the electric field intensity and electric flux density. Now we have derived the magnetic field intensity as well as magnetic flux density. So these are the 4 equations. So this equation will give the electric field intensity. This equation will give the electric flux density. This equation will give the magnetic field intensity. This magnetic flux density. So these are the 4 wave equation. But we have to combine these 4 equations into single one. So simply by writing in a matrix format, we can create a general wave equation. So this equation will give the wave equation of electromagnetic wave propagation. So this is a general format. General format means we didn't assume any medium here, right? So simply we get derived the wave equation is a general format of electromagnetic wave propagation. Next, using following conditions, we can able to derive wave equation for particular medium. For example, for free space, we know that free space means it's a condition. So eta equal to 0, epsilon equal to epsilon naught, mu equal to mu naught. So by substituting these conditions into our general wave equation, we can able to convert this equation into free space. Like, so where eta is 0 means this term will be 0. So this whole term will be 0. And mu equal to mu naught, epsilon equal to epsilon naught, mu equal to mu naught. So this is a wave equation of free space. For del square, this term will be 0. So only we will have this term. So this is the wave equation for free space. So similarly, we can able to derive wave equation for perfect or lossless dielectric by substituting these conditions. We can able to derive lossy dielectric. Lossy dielectric means it's not a perfect dielectric. That is the lossy dielectric. So here epsilon is not equal to 0. So by substituting these 3 conditions, we get by our general wave equation, simply we can able to derive wave equation for lossy dielectric. And finally, for perfect or good conductor means we have a condition. So eta equal to 0, epsilon equal to epsilon naught, mu equal to mu or mu naught. So by substituting these 3 conditions, we can able to create wave equation for perfect or good conductor. That is, there is no loss in this conductor. That is a good conductor or perfect conductor. Thank you. I hope you understand how to derive a wave equation for electromagnetic wave propagation. Thank you.